Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Taste Testing Tuesday Sweet and Snacks Expo Edition. So this is a little weird. I totally get it. I'm in my hotel room in Chicago. I just got back from the show a few minutes ago, and there is nowhere in this room to actually attach my phone. So it is kind of awkward looking since I'm just lying on the bed here. But I just wanted to see you here today just so I could show you kind of some of the stuff that they were giving away at the show. I have to be honest, I don't want to taste test anything. I've been snacking and nibbling all day long. I have not had breakfast. I've not had lunch. I've not had supper yet. And so I don't really feel like filling up on any more candy. But this show is absolutely incredible. So I did want to go through a little bit for you. Even though I won't be testing any of it. And I'll sample some along the way in future episodes. So one of the first things that is kind of new are these Dippin' Dots. And apparently they're like a popping candy, so that's kind of cool. There was samples of stuffed puffed marshmallows. This one happens to be in the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They were sampling quite a few of the Mexican candies. So this is called Pulparindo Push, and it will be like a lollipop type thing, I assume, or, well, that's what I'm kind of assuming. I'm not entirely sure. I have been really searching for anything that is low sugar or no sugar. This company here called Primrose had quite a few different things. These happen to be little caramels with only 1 gram of sugar in them. And again, I haven't sampled any of them, but I do want to. And those Primrose also had some like kind of fruity ones that are, I'm not sure if they're chewy. Yeah, these ones feel like they're kind of chewy in the low sugar. So I'm definitely going to be going through and trying these, seeing if they taste good, and then if they do, I will see if they can get them to me in Canada. So that's actually one of the biggest things that I'm finding is that a lot of them do not have Canadian distributors, which means that therefore I wouldn't be able to have a Canadian wholesaler to buy for retail. And so a lot of them are in the process of it, but because of our food regulations and government issues and labeling with the French, etc., a lot of the American companies have not had that opportunity to ship into Canada yet. But they're looking into it, so there's a start there. The Werther's guy, he was so cool. He was basically just taking handfuls and putting them in my bag. I've got loads of samples of Werther's candies. There's some new ones coming out that I'll have some pictures of later on. I'll post on my Facebook page. But they didn't have samples of them. So, dang it. I really like to try them, but I guess around Christmas there'll be some new Werther's flavors coming out. This was kind of cool. This is just a whole box of samples. This one is Sweet Tarts. There's some Wonka, Nerds, Trolley, Ferrara. So it's a whole bunch of different companies and all of their different samples that they were wanting to show at the show. So that's kind of neat. I think I'm going to do a draw for this or something when I get home, because I'm definitely going to be sharing this stuff with you guys. Some of them were doing full-size samples of the Big League Chew. What else have I got here? There's some Sour Belts. Look at this. A great big huge bag of pork rinds. That's kind of cool. I've never had pork rinds in at the store. I don't tend to do a whole lot of snacks, but I'm looking into it. Maybe peanuts and nuts and this sort of thing, some chips, because I did sample some pretty good ones. And let's see, I'll pull out, some lady was super sweet to me. She was good at, because I liked unicorns so much, she gave me this, and it's like a little lollipop thing, but it's the unicorn. Isn't he sweet? So that was kind of her. Little gummy pizzas. There's gummy tacos. There's this thing here, which is edible cookie dough. Like, these samples are huge, and they're just like, you know, putting them out, and people are taking like 2s and 3s and 4s. And I'm trying not to do that because A, it's super heavy, and B, I don't want to be too greedy. But by the same token, I do want to grab different flavors of products so that we can try them and see what they're like. So anyway, I think I'm going to stop there because I could go on and on and on. There's so much stuff here. But that does give you kind of an idea of the things that I'm seeing, and hopefully we'll be able to soon purchase. And otherwise, I guess I'll see you next week to do some taste testing of this stuff. We'll see you then.